Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now a chance for Kyle Schwarber. Outside low, and we're underway from Wrigley Field. Just missed. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out in the top of the first. Trey Turner at the plate. That one's in there. That's strike one. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Bryce Harper in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one missed. Two outs, base is empty. Up the middle. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. Getting the nod in this one, Zach Wheeler. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
The 1-0. Just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 3. That one misses.
Nope,
so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Wheeler with a throw over, and he dives back in safely. Oh, 1 down. And that one is inside. Happ gets his lead at first with nobody out. And here it comes.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Runner takes off. That one to first. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Seiya Suzuki stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that one fouled off. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Ripped on a line to center. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Cubs leave 1, scoreless after 1. Here at Wrigley Field, Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Shota, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. Shota back to work. Fastball for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Time to check on our umpires.
0-2.
Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Happ pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now batting Max Kepler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. That's a hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that's is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Next offering is downstairs. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
And ball 4 to a board. First and second, 2 outs. This is Bryson Stott. And that's way high. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Bottom of the second. Swanson digs in. First pitch misses. The shortstop takes the ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 3-0. On the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Count's full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Right through there for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
No score here in the second. Swings and misses. Went back to the sweeper and it was effective. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings through that one for strike one. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swanson, the base runner at first with one out. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next, Gage Workman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Workman tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's towards center. Marsh moves under it. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. One left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. top half of the third inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Foul ball.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the Philly batting order turns over, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there at the knees, and that's strike one. 1 out, bases empty. Late on that fastball.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Trey Turner now struck out swinging his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that's the 3rd out. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Castellanos moves on it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That's worth the price of admission. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Right through there for a strike. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Runner at second, nobody out. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ball high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Man at second. Outside low. 2-2. And that one upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One on, nobody out. A run in here in the last half of the third. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Off the jumbotron, it's out of here. And he really did some damage with that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Singy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful, something to behold. But all you really needed was the sound off the bat. Did you hear that, Boog? I mean, that thing was going to go a long ways.
Suzuki batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
That one misses. 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. 0 for 1 so far. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, 1 away. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Walked his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. High fly ball, shallow right field. Castellanos makes the grab, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bryce Harper. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Ball.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And here comes Alec Boehm. Fly to left his first time.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
To short, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Phillies nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's a speed threat, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
And the 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the catch for the out. Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. In the air out towards right center. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Two down, base is empty. And now it's Miguel Amaya. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Amaya around third. The relay. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. A little bit low, and that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down.
2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton ready now for the 5th inning. Max Kepler at the plate. Shota back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Now 1-1.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
Ball.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That one missing inside.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That one found hard the other way. And delivers outside.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Caught looking his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's down and in. Got it. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kepler at second, stop at first, 2 out of the inning. Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 4-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Joe Ross.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now Seiya Suzuki. He is struck out and he is walked. That's too low. 1-0. Suzuki goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
And there's a ball.
Ball.
Grounds one to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that's in for a strike. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado, the left-hander, up and throwing. Banks getting cranked up as well.
Ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they add on. It's 5-zip. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it, and really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Base is empty, one away, and now it's Dansby Swanson. They say you win.
It's 0-1.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Horner now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And ball 1.
Oh, yeah.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed. Swing and a slow roller. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. And the lead is now 5-0. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Trey Turner. The shortstop takes the ball. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Harper now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Balls, 1 strike.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. And downstairs.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Harper, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
That one pushed foul. Almost got
2-2.
him. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. The Cubbies leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
2 outs. And he chases that one. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Ross throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kepler makes the grab, and there's one down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
That one missed.
2-0 to count.
That's inside.
3-0.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Runner
Tried another
base.
slider, but it missed the plate.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
One down. And next for the Cubs, Miguel Amaya. And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Check on the runner. Workman back in on a dive. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-1.
High fly ball, right field. Castellanos makes the grab, and there's 2 away. back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And now Ian Happ.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First pitch, and he just misses.
No, that's it.
Swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third. Oh, nice play. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Here at Wrigley Field, now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar appears to be getting loose. Brazier, the right-hander, loosening up as well. That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. The other way. Makes the sliding stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And now it's JT Realmuto. A strikeout and a walk. That's in there.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Let's go, Cubbies!
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Two down, base is empty. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. He's 2 for 2. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Pulls that one foul. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies nothing. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Ground ball right side. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that is ball 1. And another ball. That misses the zone. 3-0. There's a strike. In the air, right side. Castellanos gets under it. They got it for out number 2. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Nabs it, and that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Thielbar.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Brandon Marsh now at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And he chases a high fastball there.
2-2's the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. The Cubs leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Rips that one to right. Tucker makes the grab for the 2nd out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Slides, but it gets by him. Runner at first with 2 away. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike. Pitch in the dirt,
1-1.
and that's ball 1. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Here we go, Cubbies. Here we go.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the 8th. Dansby Swanson stands in. Alvarado, a 6'2 southpaw, 245 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball to Bohm. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Dives, and he can't hang on. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Snap throw to first.
No,
Horner back in on a dive. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Oh, that's low.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
And a swing and a miss. 2 out. And up next for Chicago, Gage Workman. A switch hitter batting right. Just
Nope, ball.
missed. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Let's go, Cubbies. Let's go.
Ball inside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses. Now 3-1.
3-1.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now a 6-run lead. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. And that's
Ball,
way
that's
high.
high.
Ball 1. And it's fouled away. That's outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And it's 2-1.
Ball.
And there's a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Phillies nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Popped up. Workman. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
1 down, base is empty. And now
No,
it's
that's
even
low.
up.
Ball.
Foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Cubbies up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. 2 down. Last chance for the Phillies. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. First
No, that's
pitch
in.
just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
6-0 is how this one ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.